Hello guys, welcome back to Super Hostile number 12 Inferno Mines. Today we find ourselves at the Victory Monument, which means for some reason we're not in the lush ruins. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm not kidding. We are in fact at the Victory Monument and not in the lush ruins, and at least for the time being, I think I'm done looting that place. If we start to run low on loot, we can return to it, and maybe we'll just head back to have some fun if we're feeling a little nostalgic or we're missing it or something. But I have the feeling that as we get deeper into this map, we're going to start getting better and better gear, and the gear we pull out of there is going to become less and less useful. But it was certainly fun messing around in that place, and I hope we find at least one other area that's sort of big and sprawls like that. Anyway, what we need to do today is move all our stuff up here to the Victory Monument area so we can proceed with intersection 3 and onward. So here is the Victory Monument, and Vex has added a little pre-made area, which I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use this, but I will sort of recover a lot of these, the chests and the furnaces and the item frames and the items in the item frames, all that kind of stuff. I'll recover it, but we're going to repurpose it a little bit, and I'm going to build stuff up here, where the view is much cooler. In fact, Vex even left a sign here saying, what's the sign say? Potential mega project build site. And I don't know if we're going to call it a mega project, but we will be building a house. So we've got that, and then up the stairs is a little farming area, which I probably will use because it actually has water encased in bedrock. I do have a water bucket, so I could... What's in there? Just that. I could sort of... Oh, no, this is not it. Whoops. That leads to Skylight B. I went the wrong ways. Over here. And then up. Yes, up here is the farming area. That's right. So we'll probably use this for something. For a tree farm, for one thing. And to grow some nether wart to start making potions, all that kind of stuff. But the main thing we need to do is build a rail line to get our stuff from the Lush Ruins and from intersection 2 all the way here. And there's, I think, 1 or 2 different paths I'm going to take depending on which is closer, more convenient. Also, we've got teleporters down there, and it won't be too long because we've done... what was it called? Wilhelm Cliffs. We did Wilhelm Cliffs, and we did Flame Warp. That's what it's called. We did Flame Warp 2 of the areas in intersection 4. There's also an area that's, I don't know what the name of it is, sort of that we stumbled into. We dug down through some gravel. We'll return to that. And then we've got Dumblast, Zisteau Cavern, and one other. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. So we've got 2 others, but we'll be heading onwards into the outer Inferno soon. And I'm sort of curious how getting there and back will be, and if I'm going to have to make another house or whatever, but we definitely need to move all my items here to start with. And so first thing we need to do is build a rail line. You can see here are the coordinates for the Victory Monument. 222, 164, 124. Okay, let's head back to the Lush Ruins. And zip, 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 zip. And here we are at the Lush Ruins. The rail line right down there leads to the Lush Ruins. There's the enchanting table. So there's a rail line that we took to get to the Lush Ruins, and it sort of has a T-junction here. And so if we go this way, which I've already shown, but let's refresh, and I need to write down the coordinates anyway. If I go over here, we'll see that poking out of this hole, we'll find Skylight A right here. And we know that the Victory Monument is basically at Amanita Cavern, which is right by Skylight B, which means it's kind of in that direction. So let's see. This is going to be at -42, 177, -164. Okay, let's check one other location. Zip, 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 zip. Okay, and here we are at intersection 1, the first speed shower we found. And this is the other end of the railing, and this is right below sort of the junction of the 3 skylights. So there's also a possibility we could take the rail line from here. So let me look at their coordinates here. Negative 98. So it's farther away in the x-coordinate. 87, it's lower. And 38, it's much closer. Okay, so let's see. I think on balance, this is actually closer. Now that I look at the numbers, this is closer than the other one. However, it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt because we're going to have to take things from the Lush Ruins all the way back to intersection 2, all the way back here to intersection 1. Either way, I'm going to have to build a path. Yeah, I think the path is going to be more direct going from that T-junction at the Lush Ruins because the tunnel sort of opens up right in that empty cavern. Here, I'd have to tunnel through a bunch of stuff. And also there's a rail kit there. Okay, so let's make a rail line from there. And you know what? We're gonna need a montage. Yeah, gonna need a montage. Yeah. Fade out in a montage. Okay, there she be. Hope you enjoyed the montage. I hope it was okay. I haven't actually made it yet, so I don't know if it was okay or not. Okay, so what I did besides making the rail line is I made this little pedestal support type thing, and we're gonna start putting the storage up here. So the thing, I'll just call it the thing. The thing, it's centered with the middle of the Victory Monument. And I deleted this tower with the staircase in the middle of it, which was not centered with the Victory Monument, Vex. That's very annoying. I'll probably cover that over with sandstone too. Or maybe just, I don't know, the sort of the lava skylight thing. That's kind of neat. I may keep that. Anyway, we've got a little pedestal thing here. Tried to carve or create some kind of like arch. Like this thing is actually supporting this structure. So we're gonna have boxes there, and then I will continue these outward. I'm not sure exactly how much storage we're gonna need. Probably a hell of a lot. I have a stupid amount of loot already. I have a lot actually I need to go pick up from different chests in the Lush Ruins that I haven't collated yet, I guess you could say. I haven't brought it all back to the platform, the Lush Ruins outpost, because I just don't have enough room. Okay, so one thing we do need to make are some more item frames. We'll make a stack. I'll just go ahead and make a stack, because I'm going to need a lot. Then we're going to make some more chests. I took some time up in the tree farm and also farmed a little bit of wood. Okay, there's that. Then we're going to need... I brought the metal, yes? Okay. We're going to need about a half a stack of metal. There we go. And then we're going to need... let's not use that. I may want to use that for something. Let's use the oak. I'm not going to use the oak for building. Okay, we're going to need some sticks. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good amount. Okay, and then we're going to do this. We're going to go 32 of those, 32 of those, 32 of those, which gives us tripwire hooks. Which gives us 64 tripwire hooks. Let's see, now we have 56 chests. I thought I brought... and a trapped chest. Okay. Well, I thought I brought more than that, but I must have used them over there to the left. So let's see. How do you make these? A trapped chest. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you put it to the left, and no other configuration works. I guess that is implying that the tripwire hook is in the back of the thing. Anyway. So now we have 33 trap chests. Oh, I should probably go ahead and mention... Whoa! Oh, by the way, Vex, what the hell with the gas spawners And the zombie pigman on the rail line. This is really annoying. If I knew where that gas spawner was and why he's freaking spawning, I would be much happier. He's going to destroy my victory monument area. Wool is quite susceptible to gas fire. Let me put out the fire. I almost stepped in it. And I don't have any glowstone on me. Let's just put that there. Yeah, there are ghasts and zombie pigmen. Not hostile zombie pigmen, thank God. Not Zistikins. But there are ghasts that have been popping up here. I recently switched over to 1.5. I had been on a snapshot for a while. But now we have these guys interrupting my minecart track and ghast spawning. I think it has to do with me building out in the middle here. And they must be, the ghast must be spawning on these blocks. So I don't think mobs can spawn on rail lines anymore, but they can probably still spawn on glowstone. So I should probably replace these with torches and see if that helps. Vex said that he had once thought about putting spawners in the middle to keep people from bridging, but apparently he must have forgot about those. They obviously have some kind of custom data for them to spawn out here in the middle. I don't know where the spawners would be. They wouldn't reach. And it's very annoying. All I'm doing is using the rail line. I'm not trying to bridge to areas sooner than I'm supposed to be. I'm just trying to connect my rail lines up to get my stuff over here. Anyway, I just have to keep an eye out. What was I talking about? Oh, yes. I went to the outer Inferno and I got some obsidian and I made 2 more ender chests. Now, there is a rule, to reiterate. One of the rules is not to craft, destroy, or place ender chests. Oh, you could probably destroy them. There's a reminder here. Do not pick up, craft, or move ender chests. Okay. And I thought that rule was a little odd until I asked Vex about it, and he explained it, and then it made sense. The rule is to keep you from cheesing the wools. So if you get to the end of a dungeon, you get to a fleecy box, you put down another chest, an ender chest, not another chest. You put down an ender chest, you take the wool, you put it on the ender chest, you come to the victory monument, and you take the wool out of the ender chest and put it on the monument, making getting back from the fleecy box trivial. So I'm not using it for that purpose. I'm using it to organize inventory. I'm going to have one probably about there and one maybe there. There is an ender chest down here, but since I decided not to use that inventory and move my stuff up here, I decided to make some ender chests. Okay, so I'm breaking the rule, but I'm not actually gonna use the rule, or I'm not actually gonna use the ender chests to make the map easier. It's just for item organization purposes. Okay, so this is something I saw. I'm gonna give credit here to Vintage Beef, and he's probably not the first one to do it, but he's the one I saw doing it. Having his chests like this, alternating full chests with ender chests. I think his may be just single, or I don't know if his are single or double. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a item frame. Whoa, little glitch. I'm gonna put an item frame on each one, and then a label. And each chest is basically gonna have one thing. And this central grid is gonna be just armor. So there are 5 types of armor. There's leather, chainmail, gold, iron, and diamond, and each column will be one of those. So leather, chainmail, gold, iron, and diamond armor. And then the top, did I say row? Each column. Each row will be a different slot. So this will be the helms, this will be the chest pieces, these will be the pants, and these will be the boots. That may seem excessive. It's not. I have so much armor, it's silly. And for some items, I'm going to need more than one chest. So for instance, for sandstone, I'm going to need more than one. I got a lot of sandstone. Okay, so there's that. I was thinking that maybe I should have a space every 5 columns of chest, or should it just be one entire wall? Okay, so here is option A, and I would probably put some sort of divider in here, like a structural support or a column, something, maybe like a stone fence, cobblestone fence. I guess you can't make stone brick fences, can you? But something like that to divide up those. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, I think it's a little too, it needs to be broken up more. What I may do, because these center columns are for, let's see, let me find the right one here. Okay, so this is the center. One, blah. Okay, this is the ones I added. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's put this back. So this center, the center 5 columns right there, those are for armor. And maybe, did I get all of them? I'll look in a second. Maybe the ones on the sides could be wider than 5, because I don't necessarily have a reason to make those specifically 5 wide. I could make those wider. So maybe we'll do that. Okay, so there is kind of a basic start as far as distributing and organizing everything. I still haven't placed any of the blocks into the chests, I suppose, except for wood. Yeah, the rest are all items. I haven't quite decided. At first I was thinking I'd have all blocks on one side and all items on the other, but look at how many items I have to do. So I tried to do it where we have the armor in the middle, tools and weapons on the left, and then things kind of associated with tools and weapons. Ender pearls I kind of use as a weapon or as a tactical device during battle. An escape hatch, and then some potions which you use during battle, and enchanting books right here, and bottles of enchanting which we use for battle. I may eventually move the bottles of enchanting to an experience shower. There's one down there, but I'm gonna move it, put one up here. I haven't done that yet. Then we've got crafted items, redstone related crafted items, things made just out of wood, and then a series of boxes for specific drops. This is just plants, this is just food, this is just cakes and cookies. It's kind of self-explanatory just from looking at it. That's the point of the item frames. And I haven't really organized the boxes yet. I just got done doing about 10 zillion trips back and forth from Intersection 2 and the Lush Ruins. Oh my god, this episode has taken so long to record. But if you think this was a little excessive, having like a separate box for each type of armor, each slot, look at this. See that? It's full. That's almost full. That's half full. That's 3/4 full. That's not full, but you get the idea. I have a ridiculous amount of stuff. Less diamond, but I have what, like two full sets of diamond armor sitting in there. And there are still a lot of chests in the Lush Ruins I haven't gone to pick up stuff from, like where the fleecy box was, and a bunch of areas that I sort of explored and didn't take the stuff from the chest. I still have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that some other time. It's very time consuming going back and forth so often, and I have to figure out what to do with the blocks. Maybe I won't even have them up here. Maybe this will just be an item storage center. But anyway, let's finish the item storage area. So one thing I need to think about lighting, and I also need to think about crafting benches. I think I want this to curve up the back and be like a C-clamp kind of thing. So let's continue this, and I'm not sure how wide it's going to be, so we're just going to leave the ends open for now. It could definitely be brighter. I think that's an issue. But it's a good start. Okay, next, I would like to, last thing I'd like to do is set up the enchanting table. Right here. And the bookshelves. I was thinking of putting it in the floor right here. The only problem is I thought it might be annoying to go back and forth between the item storage and the victory monument. and have to either go around or hop over this pit in the middle of the floor. But then I was thinking about it, and I don't go actually over here to the Victory Monument except for when I'm bringing back wool or metal blocks. And then I'm coming from the rail line or from the intersection, which I guess is up that way, or the teleporter, which is down there. So I think it's okay. So we can put the pit there, maybe about halfway. Let's jump back here. Maybe right about here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that will be where the craft or the enchanting table goes. How deep? Maybe right there. Let's just try that. Okay, and then we'll clear out another square shape, and then we'll have like stone stairs kind of going down. It'll be recessed and surrounded by bookshelves. And I realize people are probably saying, man, this guy using his only diamond pick just to build his dumb house. Yeah, I realize it. I'm sure I'm going to get access to diamonds sooner or later. But it may be not till the end of the map. It's typically not till the end of the map. Okay, that's starting to look pretty cool. I want to break up this ring of slabs a little, though. So I'm thinking of adding in some of these guys. Maybe just in the corners. Maybe just in these corner guys. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay, let's do all the corners, and then I want to compare these two sides, because one has 2, one has 3. Okay, I kind of like this one better, actually, now that I see the two next to each other. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like it. I'm going to put an extra glowstone down here to make sure the lighting stays nice and bright. So there's just one little problem. We're only up to 28 levels, but I think because this is glowstone, it's transparent. Oh, am I still breaking it? I got this feather out because it has silk touch. I think what I can do is I can put a bookshelf back there, and then because this glowstone is transparent, it's gonna act like glass. I think that may work. No, it doesn't. It has to be an empty block. That don't work. Okay, I tried that. Don't work. Okay, it looks like the bookcases have to be even with the enchanting table or above it. I thought at some point you could make it so that the bookcases were below. I thought I saw a setup somewhere where someone had done that. But I guess not. So we've got them like this. I wonder, so can I hide them if I do this with my staircases? If I turn them like that, will the... Okay, we're still getting 30. Okay, that's good. So let's do that. I also want to hide them completely. I want to hide those wood tops. So we're going to do this. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And those don't have to be the same. We can just do that like that because we already hit the 30 limit. And we can put a slab there. Yeah. Do that. Do that. Do that. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Pretty cool little carved shape. I like it. What else? That's that gets us to 30. That's all I really need to know now. I guess we'll do the anvils another time, and I think it should be bright enough. We don't need these anymore. These were me lining up where the center line is. I need to make that brighter. Yeah, that's definitely way too dark. Need to add some lighting. Maybe I'll replace that with glowstone or a redstone lamp. That guy and that guy. That's probably a good solution. And then if I have another one over here, that would provide enough light. And we'll do anvils and potion area, that kind of stuff next time I do construction. But next time we're going to be doing more adventuring. So let's get prepared Well, we're not going to be doing it right this second, but we will be doing it in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little break from adventuring, a little construction video. I like the way it looks. Let's oh, I don't have proper building blocks. Let's get up a little ways and take a look at it from above. Way over here. Man, this episode took a long time to make as well. Very time consuming to take all those trips back and forth. But I watched movies and YouTube videos and things like that. Yep, it's a good start. I'll be adding more things in here and making over this area as we progress. So, hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.